Powerhouse. If I can keep them off account siphon monies, this hand's pretty reasonable. I don't like that there's a priority requisition to show a celebrity gift, but as long as I don't draw an agenda, not that bad. Yeah, not that bad. What should I put? Should I put swordsman? Is that crazy? I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it just doesn't run it. Thinking it's an enigma. Or maybe he'll install a Crypsis to try and get past it. He's on 0 credits. Why? Why is it zeros across the board? Am I just bugged? Well, it didn't go to -2, so I guess he's okay. Fortunately, no Desperado. Desperado now. Seems like the wrong order to do it in. And by that I mean it's definitely the wrong order. Unless he plans on getting hit by a snare and wants to lose one. He's inside jobbing my hands. Fine. I unfortunately can't see how much money he has. But I guess that's a reasonable inside job. It gets him it only costs 1 credit. Jeez, he does it twice? Okay. Gets him he pays 1 credit. And gets 1 in 4 chance of 3 points. Can trash the Sundu also. I can't see how much money he has. That's weird. Sarugi, that's a cute one. Should I try and sneak this agenda by now? I don't know how much money he has. I want to install this Jackson. Okay, so he's down to 1 credit. Very interesting. That's going to make me want to further up ice up HQ, because I am account safe and vulnerable, and not really vulnerable to too much else, considering he's broke. Just inside jobs the HQ again. Alright. Keep at it. If you get it this time, I'll be proud of you. Whoever you are. Now I know you're out of inside jobs. But not necessarily out of same old inside jobs. Alright, he finally gets my priority requisition. After 3 inside jobs. Worth the trade? Probably. But still, you have to do that. Are you going to run my snare? My snare and Howard? Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. Alright, so now you don't get it Desperado money or Dirty Laundry money. Stuffed. Now you're dead broke, right? Alright, so this is my opponent's first run-in with this phenomenon. Alright, so now I can install Enigma Eli here. And then I guess I'll install another Jackson Howard in a new server this time. So now I've got like a reasonably strong server that he won't be able to get into. The question is, if he Sarugis, well, I guess if he Sarugis, I definitely want to make him pay. Or make him take the damage. Because he can die to a snare. So, optimally, I mean, he could just get ballsy. But I don't expect it. Alright, so opponent plays same old thing. He's got another inside job available now. That's good. That's a restructure. So let's draw some cards first. See what we get. Yeah. Let's do the Sundew. A Count Siphon would be annoying, but he doesn't know that he can get in yet. And I'm not going to let him know by rezzing the Swordsman. Prepaid voice pad. Everybody's getting cute. Alright, let's draw some more cards. Wall of Thorns is good for HQ. So I'm going to do that. That'll help deal with the Account Siphons. And then I'll install Pad Campaign. Continue to get rich. So now I've got 2 layers of protection on HQ, the 1 on R&D, but this is a pretty good one. I could always install another. And then I've got 2 ice remote. Right now it's got Sundew in it, but I can ditch Sundew if I really need to. My opponent dirty laundering the archives, I guess. He needs to click for a credit first. Alright, he runs R&D. So I'm gonna hit him. He can get in. If he gets an agenda, boohoo, but... Oh, I just get him with snare. Alright, well, at least he has, So I get all of his cards. That was pretty ridiculously profitable. Alright. We did it, boys. We're brutalizing him. So if he had did that without 6 cards in hand, he would have been dead. Something's going on weird with this where I can't see. But he's still tagged. Which is good. Let's draw some cards to start. Let's do a hedge fund and click for a credit, I guess. Maybe it would have been better to install Ash rather than click for a credit. Oh, equality times back up. But he's down to 0 credits. But he does have a full hand now. So not a bad one to have drawn after I dumped his entire hand for sure. What do I draw? An Ash. Alright, so I'm going to put that here. I could install a toll booth there, but do I care? I'm actually going to draw. And I'll play another hedge fund. Alright, so now I'm just waiting on an agenda. if it goes much further than this, like if he ever has a turn where he just starts sitting on money, I'll have to. Well, he has tax, so that's gonna take him a bit. It would be best if I draw a priority requisition off the top, or if I jacks it into a Nisei. Either way, then I'm probably scoring the turn after. Ah. Okay, so he does sit on a good deal of money now. Plays another same old. There's a Baco. I don't know that I have a lot that I want to do with that. I mean, I could install it here. But I'd rather just install a toll booth there. I'm going to look for some more cards. I should do this first. That's perfect. I'll discard a Baco. I haven't seen any data suckers, so it's possible Enigma is just straight better. I did see Maker's Eye there. But he needs to put the Sentry Breaker down. If he does something like Maker's Eye or R&D Interface, I can just keep him out rather than deal damage if he tries to run in. Does Inside Job on R&D. Ah, okay. Let me... Yeah, I'll just let him in. I should really jack some stuff back now, I think. To dilute R&D. Yeah, and I suffer for it? Okay. Yeah, that was a mistake for sure. Next turn I'll be icing up R&D better. Don't want to see that happen again. Maybe I'll even put an Ash on it. There's Executive Retreat. So I have like a reasonable defense, I think, for that remote server and my HQ. What is this, a Wall of Thorns? Yeah. So I'm just gonna click for 2. No, I'll install Ash here. I'm pretty far off being a Count Siphon. I guess I'm really just a Corroder off of it, but he doesn't know that. He is still tagged, so I could... Ooh. Okay, so now he's got breakers. Fortunately, they're not the right ones. Something's wrong with Toll Booth. I clicked it and I said make him lose 3. Oh, but maybe it's because it sees... It sees my opponent has 0, I guess. Alright, so my opponent's on 1 credit. I can't really see it. So I just ash him out of the server now. And now he's like really dead broke. Did I remember to Sundu? Yes, I did. Okay. So my opponent's locked out now. I could at any time blow up that same old thing, but I don't think I care really. Yeah, this is really strange that I can't see. So now he should be on 2 credits. Celebrity gift, that's cute. I'm just gonna trash this. Because I don't want him inside jobbing into HQ. Why don't I draw some more cards? I'm gonna craft a better hand. I don't want to deal with this, that stuff over there. Mitsubaku is gonna keep him out, but... So I guess it's a little better than this. Yeah, so he can inside job past HQ, but now he doesn't have the what's it called anymore? He doesn't have the same old thing, and he's out of inside jobs. So I don't have to worry about that on HQ anymore. That I doubt will pay off. He's got 3 dirty laundries, 3 same old things. 2 same old things, 2 inside jobs, a Maker's Eye and a Quality Time in here. Like, how many sure gambles? Just 1. So you've got like maybe like a few more cards that can do something with, but not a lot. I'm gonna continue to gain money. And I will install, I guess, Ichi on Archives. Seems reasonable. So that's going to keep him from running my remotes a little better. Though it will be expensive to do. I have a lot of money right now. So now it's going to be punishing all around to run centrals, which is the ideal scenario for replicating perfection. Not to just make them burn a click on a shitty run on a central, but to make it hurt. Have to make them spend credits to do it also. So right now he's minimum spending 3 credits or taking 2 damage. Or letting me trash a program, even worse. So how much money did he have to start? He had 1. So now he should have 5. I'd say it's about time to ditch this. Sundu? Sundu, you did a great job. Now I'm going to score Executive Retreat. Not a lot he can do about it, I don't think. No inside jobs left. Or at least he could same old thing, run a remote. Or run a central, then inside job, past this whole booth. Wouldn't be able to break Eli. So this is like how I've been playing Sundu a lot more recently, is using it like in the Adonis campaign fashion, where you actually... There's 2 ways to do it. You either build like a shitty server with like an Enigma or a Bako in front of it and put out a Sundu behind that early. or you put your Sundew in the server that you build around to eventually score in. So those are the two good ways to do it. So my opponent forgets that he needs to run a central first. So I'll let him figure out how to fix that. Alright, so instead he installs Corroder and burns a tag. So that should put him on like no money. So I'm going to retreat. So I know about running interference now. That's definitely interesting. I don't want to be paying 16 to res the toll booth. I guess I'll draw 5 cards. That's perfect. Just lots more goodies. And I can pass the turn now. So if my opponent wants me to come off Jackson Howard, he's going to have to run Archives first, or HQ, or wherever, and feel the pain from that. Unfortunately, I'm sort of setting him up to a position where he just wants to gain money every turn, which is not what I want him to do. Let's just. I'm in a position now where I can just make a Sunday server with no protection. I can also just make an extra Jackson Howard server, but I'll put him in the real server. If I put him in the real server, it might get him to burn running interference or something. Alright, so yeah, he doesn't bite. Did I do Sunday money? I did not. Alright, so now I'm actually going to just shuffle in a bunch of stuff with both Jacksons. I don't know if this is correct. Shuffle in, restructure. Enigma and Baco aren't doing too much right now. Let's do restructure, but neither is the money. I don't know, whatever. Should I over advance this? That would be hilarious. No, I won't. Alright, so how much money does he have after all this? I have a lot, so he's going to need a lot. I will pay 16 to res this toll booth. He's in this awkward position where, like, no matter where he runs for the central, he's in trouble. He has 13 money, though. So it's possible he could actually beat me to get in. I'm not sure. I didn't count. Especially if he account savings me. Nope, this is just running interference on HQ. That I do not care about. No res, and I'll just successful run. That is not the place you want to go. I think he might even know all of those cards. Because I showed him 3 iced. He could have 2 running interference. That would be adorable. So he had 13, he spent 2, spent 1. No, he's not doing that. Just plays the 2 late Katie Jones. So I'll score my brain trust. No over advances. Though it becomes more reasonable when you know that he's running all his running interference. Like, maybe I can actually stop him with it, but meh. So this costs him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to get in. That's a lot. Did I gain Sunday money? I did not. So let's do this. Install a snare. And click for a credit. I have 55 credits. That might be the highest amount that I've ever had. It's close. My opponent is going to need a Sentry Breaker to get into R&D, and then a lot of money, because he's going to need to get in twice. I'm not letting him see a single card if I can help it. All this money, I shouldn't have to. Maybe it was wrong to shuffle in those cards with this Jackson. Like, maybe I should have just used the first Jackson. So he has 11. He drew a card. Alright, so I'll just res this Wall of Thorns. Make him pay, at the very least. He's going to end the turn tagged, also. So I'm going to be able to blow up his Katie Jones? Like, this is sloppy. Do I want to deal him a damage? I don't know how many cards he has. I guess 5. No, I don't want to deal him damage. I don't care. Oh no, my stream is frozen. Or my view of the stream is frozen. So my opponent has gained some money, but he's going to be losing both of his daily casts and his Katie Jones. Yeah, I'll res. Opponent goes -3. I don't know how much money he has. Alright, so now I've got Eli. I really have no idea how much money he has. But he's floating these tags. So it shouldn't make any difference. I have no idea how much money he has. Alright, so now I let him access. I let him hit the snare. Now he's triple tagged. Lots of damage. No more siphons. Probably no money. But I don't know. Declined to res this Ash for two reasons. One, it's unique, so I'd have to trash the one on R&D. And two, I want him to access that snare. If I don't draw an agenda here, yeah, I'm just blowing these up. You should have 3 tags, right? I don't think there's a good reason to install this snare. Maybe I want to install more on R&D. Or on HQ, rather. Let's find out how much money he has. It could be any amount. He has 1 money. So, if he takes 4 money this turn, he doesn't, but let's say he did. He's drawing cards, drawing cards. Hey, you are. How's the belly heat? Alright, so looking for a Nisei or a Brain Trust or any agenda, really. Let's draw a card. There's my Brain Trust. So I'm going to install here. Then I'm going to further ice it with an Enigma. Just in case. I think I'm pretty safe here. I can't see how much money he has, but it's almost certainly not enough. Yes, it's a 1. It's not even close to enough. Opponent takes 2 credits. Sure gambles. And draws a card. Okay, so that's game.